catching up with Taylor women's soccer head coach Scott Stan as we recap the 2017 season for the Trojans. Scott, obviously 2016 a big year for you guys. How do you think 2017 went?
I thought it went well. It was a good follow-up, having lost a huge senior class, to come back and have another really strong year that we won a playoff game, did pretty well overall, beat some ranked opponents. So I thought the ladies did really well, and they were able to respond and step up to that level again.
Nikki Zana went down with an injury, missed a good portion of the Crossroads League schedule. What was it like to see some players step up and some of your younger players step up and fill her absence?
It was great, but it still hurt to have her go down because she was such a key component to our offense. But we did have people step in and do well. Bailey picked up some of the slack and got some extra goals. But missing one of your top players, it makes you a little bit easier to defend and a little bit more predictable when you don't have that dynamic scorer.
What type of impact did she and the rest of her senior class leave on the women's soccer program? We know what they did on the field, but maybe some stuff away from the field.
I mean, absolutely huge. These are girls that if my wife and I had kids that we would trust to babysit and have them over all the time just because they're great people. I mean, they're looking to get into the workforce now. Maybe some of them are even thinking about getting married. But, I mean, going on, possibly even for like a Megan Kammer going on and doing a doctorate, looking at maybe Northwestern University. Amy Frederickson probably going to go on and do maybe occupational or physical therapy, something along that route. Nikki maybe following in her mom's footsteps, doing some personal training and trying to figure it out. So, I mean, great young people, but also I think they're going to have a huge impact on the world.
The team that's coming back, they took some time off, but I've seen them walking up and down the halls, starting to weightlift and get some cardiovascular training going, getting ready for the 2018 season. Well, how has that gone here in the first few weeks, and what are the plans for the rest of the off-season work?
Going well. Alyssa's got the weightlifting program going, so that's going to be a couple days a week. We'll do agilities a couple days a week until February 1 when we hit outside and we can have the soccer balls again, which is always good. But Alyssa gets them physically ready, and then we try to really make them better players individually because we don't have time for that in the fall. So they'll have a skills checklist, and we'll be going through that with each player in the spring. So hopefully it just keeps rolling.
Well, Scott, thanks for the time. Good luck here in the offseason, and before we know it, the 2018 season will be here with us.
Absolutely. It comes so fast. Thanks, Rick.
For continued coverage of the Taylor women's soccer program, you can go to athletics.taylor.edu. For women's soccer head coach Scott Stan, Rick Johnston, Trojan Sports Network.